Congratulations, you just won the Founder of the Year Award 2026. How was it to be on stage, to be honored with this award?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. And yes, it is an honor. I mean, I studied here, and it's cool to come back like 20 years later to your own university and have the headmaster handing you an award for, let's say, what I have done so far in my life.
How is it to be back in St. Gallen, to experience the spirit here at Start Summit?
When I started to study was 1998. This was when START was pretty much established. I think it was the second year or something like that of START. It was already then cool, much smaller, of course. Yeah? So to see that entrepreneurship now really is a major part of a university curriculum and takes place, as one of the important events each year, that's super cool.
How was your experience back then?
An average Series A is 15 million. It's not an exit anymore. Yeah? So the numbers definitely got much bigger. Yeah? But I think the spirit is the same. Entrepreneurs, they test the new. They are the avant-garde. What I think is very different today is all the tools you have at hand when you want to build a company. I mean, building a company now, you almost do online, within days. You have all the knowledge of the world at your fingertip. It's not easier to be an entrepreneur because it's more competitive. But it's definitely easier to found a company than it was in 1998, 1999 or so.
Considering these new challenges that arise and the bigger field that startup is these days, what would you tell young people how to put their first foot down?
Well, first of all, don't wait. Yeah? So the idea that you need some formal career before, that you need to join a consulting company or an investment bank before you become an entrepreneur, that's silly. The learning curve you have as an entrepreneur is super high, and you will not get the relevant experiences in a corporate career. So if you know that you want to be an entrepreneur, there is no sense in joining a corporate career. I'm not saying a corporate career is bad for those people who want to be a manager. Yeah? But if you want to be an entrepreneur, do it now. Opportunities costs go up. You miss a learning curve early on. So that's my main message here. If you have an idea, if you want to be an entrepreneur, do it.
One could say you're an early adopter because you really spot the trends early on. What would you say? What is the next big market?
A trend which is overlooked right now is relocation. So the world is changing fast. We see risks compounding, which we would never have thought 5 years ago. Now we talk about the potential of World War III, hopefully not. We talk about pandemics, we talk about social unrest, about AI supremacy, still climate change. Yeah? So where do you go? Where will a lot of people go? How do you prepare for that?
What is the university in your eyes already doing, and where could they improve to support these young people?
I think we could do more in terms of like venture fund activities. That the university builds an endowment which invests in companies students found, not only the seed stage or pre-seed, but also, bigger amounts going into Series A's and so on. It definitely would pay back. The endowment would be, if it's diverse widely enough, be successful. And it would help us to keep startups which are developed here in Switzerland, which I think we should do as a university.